What is going on YouTube? Welcome to DTP Filming. Guys, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be packing my wedding photography bag. This is going to be my first ever wedding as a photographer, and I'm going to be filming or shooting Russians tomorrow, which is so crazy because guys, as you can see from my skin, I'm not a Russian, but Russians have trusted me to cover their wedding. So I'm primarily a videographer before a photographer, but I shoot hybrid. So I just want to show you guys the things I'm going to be shooting with tomorrow, what I'm going to be packing in my bag, and yeah, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Obviously, I'm going to start off with the most obvious thing here, and that is the bag. And guys, like I said, this is my first wedding, so this is like my first year becoming like a serious wedding hybrid shooter, and I don't have a very cool bag. So this is the bag I'm going to be shooting with for tomorrow. This bag is I'm going to look for the name and put it on the screen because I don't really know the name, but this bag has been through it. My friend gifted me this bag about 3 years ago, just before she graduated. And as you can see, let me show you guys something about this bag. As you can see, this orange stain here, that was because bleach actually stained this bag. But yeah, this bag is like a workhorse bag. I can toss it on the floor, I can throw it around because like it's built to be rugged. Not necessarily rugged like hard, but I mean like it's built to it's built for what it's built for. So yeah, so this is the bag I'm going to be using for tomorrow. I have two bags actually. Let me show you my second bag. This is my travel bag. As you guys can see, this bag is kind of like smaller than this bag, and this like it doesn't have as much compartments and dividers like this bag. And also this bag is mainly focused on when I want to go film as a videographer, so I won't be needing this bag for tomorrow. So I'll put this to the side. I'm going to be packing my bag while I tell you guys the things I'm going to be carrying for tomorrow. So first things first, of course, the camera I'm going to be using to shoot for tomorrow, because obviously, I mean, I can't go and shoot photography without a camera. So the camera I'm going to be shooting with tomorrow is the Canon EOS 90D. Guys, please don't judge me because like I said, this is the year like I plan to like go all in on being a wedding photographer and videographer. So I'm definitely going to be upgrading this in the near future. This is the Canon 90D, as you guys can see there, paired with the battery grip. The reason why I have the battery grip paired up with it is because it's going to be a wedding photography session, so I want to easily like switch from portrait to landscape to portrait, and so on and so forth. And the lens I have here is the Sigma 18-35 f1.8. I'm going to try to put some pictures on screen with the images I've been able to create with this bad boy, so you guys will see that this camera is not actually bad. I mean, obviously it doesn't have 2 memory card slots, but like I said, I'm going to be working towards getting a camera with 2 memory card slots this year. So hopefully I'm going to upgrade to the Canon EOS R6 Mark II or the R6 Mark III. But yeah, so while we are still talking about cameras, I'm going to be shooting with this camera, 90D battery grip, my Sigma 18-35 f1.8. As you can see, I have an ND filter on this bad boy. And then my second lens is going to be this guy, the Tamron 24-70 f2.8. I personally feel like for the majority of tomorrow, I'm going to be with this bad boy, not with this guy. But it's just on my camera because this is the setup I usually use for most of my shooting. But for tomorrow, since it's going to be a wedding, I'm going to switch to this during the ceremony. While for okay, wait. Tomorrow I have a full day of shooting, meaning that I'm going to shoot the couple from the registry to the restaurant, to the ceremony, to the reception. So I'm going to use this guy at the registry because it's an f1.8 lens, meaning that it's going to perform well in low light. Also, I need that wide angle 18mm to capture the couple and just get very interesting shots. Then when it's time for the ceremony, like when the family is involved, I'm going to switch to the 24-70 f2.8 to get tight. And yeah, you guys know the drill. You guys know the drill if you're a photographer. So yeah, so this is my primary setup I'm going to be using to shoot for tomorrow. 2 lenses and 1 camera. Guys, I know as a photographer you're meant to like have 2 cameras because it's going to like I might take time switching from one lens to the other lens, but I've been doing it for a while now and I feel like I'm kind of like fast. So hopefully I don't miss any moments tomorrow. So while we have that out of the way, the next thing that is very important for wedding photography is the flash, of course. Before I show you guys the flash I'm going to be using for tomorrow, I want to show you guys the flash I came from because guys, like I said, it was this year I decided to go all in, so I decided to invest in my craft and invest in everything I need to become a professional photographer / yeah, everything I need. So this is the flash I used to use back in the day, and this is the Yongnuo 540N flash. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, my light is just here. Yongnuo YN 560V flash. This flash is not bad. It's not bad. It's a very good beginner friendly flash, but when you shoot and you shoot and get to a point where you realize that these batteries won't do it for you anymore. So you're going to need a much more efficient type of flash system. And also, this flash doesn't have TTL mode. For those of you that might not know what TTL means, TTL just basically means auto mode for your flash. And for something like weddings, you don't want to be worrying about, oh, what's flash setting should I use? You know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like if you've missed the moment, you've missed the moment. So relying on TTL is kind of like yeah, it's kind of like the best way to go for weddings, events, and so on. So this is the flash I used to use, and then this is the trigger system I used to also use. These are like very old systems, so I had to upgrade them. I had to upgrade, guys. I don't know if you guys have seen the video on the channel where I unboxed my new flash. I'm going to be rocking the Godox AD100 Pro version 2 for tomorrow's wedding. I just got this a couple of weeks ago, so it's relatively new, and I've used it for a couple of shoots, and I'm just super excited with this purchase because it was just worth it. I go into detail in my unboxing video, but I just want to run down through why I decided to get this flash. First of all, as you can see, this flash is an off-camera flash, meaning that I can like be like this, you know, towards the couple, and I can, you know, fire my shots, or I can decide to mount it on a stand and, you know, just direct it to where I want it to be. Also, what stood out for me for this particular flash is that it is the version 2. There's the version 1 obviously, but I didn't get the version 1 because it didn't have the cooling fan, and I saw a couple of videos where people were talking about how the version 1 used to overheat and so on and so forth. Another reason why I decided to pick up this flash was because, as you can see, the battery, I don't know if you guys can see that USB-C mount there, but while you're shooting, you can plug this in if it eventually gets low. But I feel like tomorrow I'm going to run this the whole day on one battery because, like I said, I'm going to have majority of my shoots outside, like outdoors. So this is more than enough for me, and it's just going to work fine because I'm going to just put it on TTL and fire on with my life. So the next thing that's very essential to be able to use this flash is obviously the flash trigger, and this is the flash trigger I'm going to be using for tomorrow. This is the Godox X3C flash, and yeah, there's nothing too much to say about it except for the fact that it was better than my old flash, and it was better than my old trigger, and I need this to connect to my flash, so that goes into the bag. So the next thing I'll be needing for tomorrow's shoot is my ND filters. So as you can see, this lens has an ND filter on it, and my other 18-35 also has an ND filter on it. And the reason why you might be wondering why I need an ND filter on my lenses is because I'm also going to be filming hybrid tomorrow. They hired me for photography, but one thing about me is that I like to go above and beyond for my clients and for my work. So yeah, I'm primarily a photographer, but the couple also know that I make videos here in Russia. So they told me that if I can capture some videos for them while I'm shooting, it will be great. Since they already know that I will be capturing videos, I'm just going to ask them to, like, you know, just hold on a bit, let me capture some videos here and there, and, you know, just give them like a mini love story, like a 1-minute video of the whole event. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, yeah, just have it, or just to make them happy, because I mean, I love to go above and beyond. Obviously, whenever like I begin to get more bookings and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to reduce that or maybe upsell it. But for now, I'm just starting off, so I'm just gonna do that because, yeah. Another important thing for tomorrow, guys, is my camera strap. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be primarily a photographer, not a videographer, so I'm going to need this strap because that camera is heavy. That camera with the battery grip is heavy. So from time to time, I want my camera to always be on me, so I'm going to strap my camera because usually my camera is without a strap. So for tomorrow, this night, I'm going to put a strap on the camera so that I'll be able to like have the camera on me and, you know, rest sometimes, or if I'm just maybe adjusting my shoes, I don't have to put my camera on the floor or something. So it's going to be on my neck and, you know, just fast like a gun. So yeah, the next thing for tomorrow's shoot is, because it's very sunny here in Russia, I'm going to be needing my sunglasses. I don't know when this video will be out, but I'll try to put some clips from the wedding from tomorrow on this video just to show you guys what the wedding was like and, you know, just your boy walking behind the scenes, because I'm also going to try to capture BTS. Speaking of BTS, the camera I'm going to be using for my BTS is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and that is what I'm currently using to film right now. Yeah, so I'm going to get a lot of BTS videos from tomorrow using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So after this video, I'm going to pack that into this bag. Also, what else do I need? I'm also going to take an extra memory card. This is an extra memory card, as you can see. I'm going to slot that right into my bag. I own 3 batteries actually. Whenever my camera doesn't have the battery grip connected to it, it runs on only one battery, but since it has a battery grip, I'm going to have to put 2 batteries inside and then have an extra 3rd battery. Saying this now, I think I'm going to have to order like 2 extra batteries or 1 extra battery, so I'll have 4 instead of 3, because I mean the battery grip actually uses 2, so it's only fair to have 4 batteries. So this goes into my bag. For the videos I'm going to film tomorrow, I'm not going to film any vowels. If not, I would have taken like my DJI wireless microphone. Even if I'm going to take my DJI wireless microphone, I'm primarily taking this just to capture BTS, like my scratch audio for while I'm like directing the couple and stuff like that. You know, guys, this is my first time actually shooting the wedding, or like being the solo photographer for the whole wedding. I'm kind of like nervous because, guys, I don't think my Russian is very, very good, but I'm going to, you know, try to practice, you know what I'm saying? And the good thing with Russians is that they are very lenient. They're not lenient per se, but they're patient. So they'll give me the time to like direct them. And obviously I'm going to prepare because, I mean, I'm being paid, so I'll prepare for the wedding, you know, just to learn like the basic commands like, oh, hug her, or kiss him, hold each other's hands, stuff like that. Just to, you know, just to make the whole storytelling like kind of like easy and make the shooting process so seamless. So yeah, I think that's all. actually, because it's a simple wedding tomorrow. It's a small wedding of about like 20 people, so it's like an intimate wedding with family only. So I don't need to carry that much. I don't need to carry a lot of things because I'm just going to be firing everything, you know, like solo and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm pretty confident I should be able to nail this because, like I said, I've been doing photography for 12 years, guys. If you guys don't know, but working with Russians, I just started like 3 years ago. So yeah, so I'm actually going into this confident. Of course, I'm having like the nerves, you know, like kind of like scared because I'm not used to this. I'm not used to like being the only guy, but I think I should be able to, you know, rock this and do everything perfectly and do everything nice. I won't forget to tell you guys, I actually have to carry a power bank. Where's that power bank? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take my power bank with me because this bad boy is going to come in handy. Oh my goodness, I actually forgot to show you guys something. In order to be able to capture BTS content like super fast without having to switch my camera from video to photo mode, I bought this cage grip for iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm going to try to put my phone inside now for you guys to see what it's going to be like. Give me a second. So this is the main reason why I'm actually going with my power bank, because I'm going to need my phone to be powered up throughout the whole day tomorrow. So the cage opens up like this, and then my phone just slides inside like this. You see, just let it go, and then it slides inside, and it closes. So yeah, so this is gonna be my setup for tomorrow. It comes with this remote. Oh my goodness, sorry. So it comes with this remote that, you know, just slides inside here like this. So yeah, so I actually prefer this on this side because I'm right-handed, but I'm going to fix that later. But so this is how I'm going to film like vertical content, because for social media, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do this tomorrow. But yeah, so this cage is going to be my bag. And why I like this is that you can switch from vertical to horizontal just like this. Although it's not a very fast process, but I am not prioritizing horizontal content tomorrow. And if at all I'm going to film horizontal content, I'm going to primarily use my camera. So tomorrow is mostly vertical content. So let me put this guy back. So yeah, this is going to come in super handy for tomorrow's shoot, and I'm ready, guys. I'm super ready. Alright guys, so this is what my bag looks like fully packed. As you can see, I have my lenses there, I have my camera, I have my other pouches and everything I need for shooting for today. Eventually I'll have to buy a second camera in the future. That's not going to fit in this bag, so I'm going to buy a bigger bag that will be able to fit all my gear in one place. I just wanted to show you guys what the final bag looks like before I zip it up and get ready for today's shoot. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to make this video too unnecessary, like with a lot of information that's not needed. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section, and hopefully this year I get a new camera so that I can become that professional that I want to be. But like I said, the 90D is not a bad camera for weddings. It's not even a bad camera in general. It's just that, as professionals always say, you have to have a camera that has 2 memory card slots. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day tomorrow. I'm ready. You know, this is not my first time shooting an event, but this is my first time shooting a wedding here in Russia, and you know, I'm super confident like it's gonna go good and I'm going to deliver. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do also hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to see my video kit also, I'm going to like do that later on. I'm going to film a video kit version later on and just show you guys the things I'm going to use for my video content creation kit and as a wedding videographer. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, it is your boy DTP signing out. Stay safe and have a good one. Bye bye.